Hello and welcome to Carmen Miller's Talk of the Town Carolinas. I'm your host, Patti Mercer, here in Tega Cay, where two all-star baseball teams are heading to state. Let's play some ball. Congratulations, Coach Richt, Foor, your team going to state.
It's exciting.
It is.
It is exciting, yeah.
Help me understand what's involved in this and what big a deal it is.
Well, first of all, we play in the Tega Cay Parks and Rec League.
Okay.
And it's a very, very strong Little League program, one of the strongest in the state of South Carolina. And we've won numerous state championships over the years out of this organization, and we're trying to continue that trend this year. We had the district tournament last week in Chester, and we were very successful down there, won all of our games, and now we get to advance to the state tournament next week. It begins Thursday in Lawrence outside of Greenville.
How many other teams will be there?
There'll be a total of 12 teams at the state finals.
And Tega Cay will represent two?
We have two teams that are going to states. There were 6 teams in the district tournament, and the top 2 teams advanced to states.
Okay.
And the Tega Cay put 2 all-star teams in the district tournament, and we came in first and second.
Which is fantastic.
It is fantastic, right.
You're the coach of the Navy team.
Yes, I am.
Heading to state. We've got 2 from Tega Cay representing at state.
Yes.
That's very cool.
It is. It's a big accomplishment. First time it's ever happened with 2 teams in the same age group. So it's huge for these kids to get the experience and get an opportunity to play down there in front of a lot of people. The experience that they're going to have is something that they'll remember for a lifetime.
Absolutely. What amazes me, they're so young. And on your team, you've actually got some of the youngest players.
We do. We've even got a couple 6-year-olds. So
6 years old.
Yeah.
Playing baseball.
Yeah.
Going to state.
Yeah.
How does that feel as a coach?
It's amazing. Where we were a couple weeks ago was when we actually got to originate the team, and where we've come in those 2-3 weeks has been amazing. A lot of these kids were still struggling to catch the ball in the air, and now they can almost all catch the ball in the air consistently. And we did a really good job of competing down there in districts. The only team we lost to was the other Tega Cay team, Columbia, and they're a very talented team.
What is the relationship between the 2 teams representing Tega Cay?
Well, we look at it like we're brothers, you know.
I mean,
it's Dustin Glaze is the coach of that team. He's a great coach, and all the boys know each other, and they have good camaraderie and good relationship. It was just a really great experience for them and for the parents. They had a lot of fun too.
That's what I see. I see parents. It seems to be a family sport. Right. Not only to go and watch baseball, but to participate in it. And you're the team mom?
Some like to say that.
I think so.
She's been appointed that. That's correct. I'm a helping dad.
Helping dad.
I help out a lot with some coaching during practices and in the dugout during games and everything. Just keeping the kids enthusiastic and cheering for their teammates and all that good stuff.
So, do most of your players play on the Tega Cay Parks and Recreation?
They all have to.
Okay.
So every player has to play recreation baseball. In the spring to play on the spring all-star team to qualify for that, and then basically all the coaches select their players after the rec season is over. But it's a big deal just to get nominated, but to actually make the team is even bigger deal, especially at a program like this where we take pride in our players and we think we're a pretty strong program all around.
So it's growing, it's a great program. We offer baseball starting as young as 3 all the way up to 12.
Again,
and
that's amazing.
It really is.
And you actually have a little diversity on your team.
I do. I have a girl on my team.
Woo!
She's amazing. Paisley Ross. She played on my rec team. I've come very close with her. She's a great player, phenomenal. It's a pleasure to coach her, and she hangs with the boys.
That's fantastic.
She's, if not as good, better than a lot of them.
And you look like you are set up for a specific job on the team. What position do you play?
Catcher.
Catcher. Got any advice for the other girls that want to play baseball?
Well, just try your best and go for it.
Try your best and go for it. Give me a high five. That's awesome. I'm looking at the
bats,
bags.
the
Those
gloves.
bags are bigger than some of the
The
players.
bags are huge.
Yeah.
Because we have some little guys for sure.
So they travel.
Correct.
They're like
They-
7 and 8 years old and they're traveling.
It's crazy, isn't it?
What about life skills that they learn?
Well, teamwork
Yes.
is the biggest one. You know, how to learn how to win and how to learn how to lose. You know, those are very important things. How to play with sportsmanship and be a good teammate.
And all the kids at this level, they all have a passion for the game.
Yeah.
And they all love playing it. They don't dread going to practice. They just dig it 100%. So it's really cool.
What's it take to be a great baseball player?
It takes a lot of courage to get the ball, good throws, and try not to doubt yourself.
I love it. That is awesome advice. All the best at state, okay? You bring home that championship, yes?
Yeah.
All right. What's the next step? When are you going to state?
We practice for the next week, and we will head to Lorenz, South Carolina for the state championships and play our first game on Thursday night. It's a double elimination tournament. Hopefully we get to play several games, but we know going into it, we're a young team, so we're just going to work as hard and do the best we can to compete and be proud of whatever we do.
And what happens if they just take it all? What title will they then have?
State champion.
State champion.
Yeah, they'll be the best Little League All-Star team in the state of South Carolina.
And having the support of the community, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot. You know, just being able to see people's signs in the yard and drive around and see people supporting the team, you know, it's so exciting for these kids. A lot of them have never experienced anything like that, especially in my group where, you know, their names are in the paper and, you know, different things. It's just, they're super excited about it, and it keeps them motivated to keep playing, and that's what my biggest thing is, keep kids out here playing and having fun. And
Well, that's it for this edition of Carmen Miller's Talk of the Town Carolinas. If you'd like to see more homes in our area, or perhaps you're thinking about moving to the Carolinas, check out homesfortmill.com. But when it comes to being your best, Tega Cay Sports is a great place to begin. Until next time, this is Patti Mercer. Bye-bye.